You're looking for something and not someone. And when you fall in love with something instead of someone, that's all the relationship becomes.
Everything, and all he does is hand me his card. You totally discount the fact that he works his life away and then hands you the card.
Oh, but, there's this one thing. He has a boat and it's red, and I don't like the color red. Oh, right? Because they feel like they can be so picky that they've got everything met.
I once heard a girl say she could never be with a that has a dog. And I was like, are you allergic to dogs? She's like, no, I just hate dogs. And if a has a dog, that means he's dependent on them for their feelings and they're not secure with their own masculinity. I said, what the fuck?
Where you at, Berto?
Women are shocked. Even the nice guys are done with their BS.
So all the men from my previous post saying that they have found peace by being alone and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes.
Can your girls sleep over at any guy's house or shower at any guy's house?
Why would you even ask me that? Holy shit. Yo. Some of these women don't live on planet Earth. Can your girl, she didn't even start with sleep. She said, no, she did say sleep. She said sleep and shower. Why would you be sleeping and showering at another man's house?
Any.
Truthfully, I'd almost rather she just
Were you dating?
W Anonymous Gifter.
Are you an adult?
3 out of the 4 girls I tried to go on dates with hit me with the same exact, and I bet you know what it is. 2 of these 3 girls I tried to take to coffee spots they hadn't been to before, and one of them I said froyo. All 3 of them hit me with something along the lines of, am I only worth froyo to you? You're not gonna take me to dinner? Why can't we have a luxury experience for our first time together? Who the
Why the would I give you a luxury experience for our first time together? I don't even know you. At that point, I might as well just walk outside and just hand somebody $300. I wouldn't do that with anybody.
do y'all think y'all are? First of all, I'm not a trick. I dated
Thank
a
you,
bottle
Key, for the
girl. I am
pennies.
2 steps ahead all.
3 pennies to be
Second of all,
exact.
if you were serious, your priorities are so fucked up. You're looking for something and not someone. And when you fall in love with something instead of someone, that's all the relationship becomes. If you start with luxury experiences, all they're ever gonna want is luxury experiences. My ex. And eventually they're gonna hold you to that, using lines like, oh, you haven't taken me to dinner recently, that's why I haven't shown as much affection. Mind you, you've done it more and more and more and more since the relationship started, because she keeps saying things like, oh, well, we've only gone to dinner once this week. Of course, I'm not really like feeling too courted right now, so I'm really...
We've only gone to dinner once this week. I wish my girl would ever say that thing, like, to me. I ain't got no girl, but like, if I was in a relationship and she said, oh, we've only gone to dinner once this week, I'm gonna look at her and be like, well, shit, I hope you enjoyed it, because that was the last one.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Fuck you mean? We've only gone once this week. Some would say that once a week is more than enough.
just not in the mood now. We'll start using those things against you. Because why would I sign myself up for over an hour of time with somebody I don't know? I'm trying to get to learn, but it has to be this whole, like, I'm trying to impress you, dinner, wine. Like, why would I do that? A lot of girls online are like, oh, well, you gotta be yourself. Just be yourself. You know what isn't myself? Paying for some butt. Because that's what it feels like when you're all like, you're not going to take me to dinner instead of going to do something cute and fun where we can both get the out of there if we don't like each other. What I'm saying is, if you're looking for like transactions, like financial benefits within dating and relationships, you're...
All right, Michael, now you're tripping. He said once a year or 6 months. All right, gang, even I want to go out more than that. Hey, now Michael, step your game up, brother. You tripping. This nigga said once a year.
You're gonna be single
This nigga waiting for the anniversary to come around.
forever. Somebody might court you for a couple years. Oh yeah, here's everything you want. Oh, your skin's not tight anymore. I'm gonna take my money to the next 24-year-old girl
niggas are
with
funny,
tight skin.
man.
Like, y'all think y'all are smarter in the game. You're not.
The funniest part about this is they will complain.
Who the fuck is this? Riz Jesus? Fuck off my screen, man. That just pissed me off. This fucking African nigga just coming on the part about this, wearing a crown. I'm not taking anything this nigga says seriously about dating. What is this? Fuck off my shit, bro.
It's the end of the world.
I want leadership, but don't just like boss me around, you know? Like lead me when I'm in the mood.
Is he someone that's your type? Why? What makes him not your type?
Height.
Okay. So you want a taller, a little taller.
Yes.
This lady is 70. 70. She is 70 years old. Still talking about height. When does this stop? When? When does it stop? When? When does it stop?
If I plan all the dates that me and my man go on, and I plan all the trips, and I plan our future, and I plan everything that we have going on, and all he has to do is hand me some money or hand his card to me, what has he done as a leader? Because in a
Listen. I'm not mad in a healthy relationship. Like, you are locked in with your girl and you're like, hey, baby, I want to fund a trip. Let me know where you want to go. Let me know what you want to do. I'm not mad at there being some good communication and getting it done, but I need y'all to really listen to what she just said. She thinks that because she makes plans that the man has no interest in doing, he should just pay for it. That makes no fucking sense. This is like when rich niggas, I know rich niggas hate this. Rich niggas will walk outside on their birthday and the girl be like, babe, I got you something surprise. It's a new Lamborghini. Whole time, nigga check his bank account. He see $500,000 missing from his shit. She bought the shit with his money. Now you out there looking at the car like this. Thanks, babe. What, you don't like it? Oh my God, you're so unappreciative. Okay.
relationship between a man and a woman, the man is the leader. He is the head.
The mental gymnastics it takes to make.
Get off my screen, brother. I honestly would have rather I would have listened to anything this AI person would have to say, but I just can't take him seriously. He's in a throne with a crown. And then they made his voice as deep as possible. Like, if it was a cartoon character, I would have took it seriously. Before we get back into the video, if you're in need of some easy, free money, there's this app called Free Cash where they pay you money to play their video games. If you click the link in the description or scan my QR code on the screen, you'll be able to download the app and choose which games you want to play that are actually fun to make easy, free money, bro. These apps are paying people to test out their games, so that's just how the system works, so you can make this free, easy money. I'll show you guys right here. Plenty of people are telling me they're making an easy 5, 10, 20, some even hundreds of dollars extra a month. It's all transparent. It's not a scam. And they really do pay you the money through methods like PayPal, gift cards, whatever you need to cash out, they got you. So if you need the extra money and you like video games, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen and get yourself some free extra money. Let's get right back into the video.
Everything. That's what he did.
It's just overly corny, bruh. Facts.
And I mean this so genuinely. You didn't do anything. I hate this new age social media dribble is to where when people talk fast, you just go with their words and you don't actually think about what they're saying. These scenarios that you guys love to build where a man pays for literally everything and all he does is hand me his card. You totally discount the fact that he works his life away and then hands you the card. Did your parents never tell you that money doesn't grow on trees? You never heard that? He's exchanging his life force for the funds. And you're having fun with his life force.
All right. I don't think it's that deep. Money ain't my life force, nigga. I'm skipping over this one. I don't like what he's talking about. Life force? Why are you talking about life force? Nigga, I'm in control of my life force, not no fucking money. Damn.
Don't view men in today's society as human. And I think the saddest part about that is they actually think they're smart or of some moral high ground for this specific line of thinking. The women will get on here and swear that they want to dismantle a patriarchy that negatively impacts everybody in this society, but they don't want to dismantle the parts of the patriarchy that directly benefit them. They don't want to dismantle men having to pay for dates. They don't want to dismantle men having to be financial providers. They don't want to dismantle not having to be emotionally responsible for their male partner because society looks at men who actually feel their emotions as weaklings. or even attack their sexuality. So most of these women are too ignorant to realize that they're directly participating in the patriarchy that they hate, or at least they get online and pretend to hate to seem like they have moral superiority for their own egos.
Better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so sick of the. Oh my god. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very simple.
She's so mad. Okay, why is she mad? Well, because she got all dolled up. See that tight fitted orange dress, right? Did her hair, went to the nail salon, got a special little mani-pedi, you know, maybe did a little waxing because she thought she was going to get funky that night, you know, right? And she went out and no one is giving her any time. Attractive.
Hey, if you didn't know, let me put y'all on game. Unrelated, but it was triggered from what she just said. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Appreciate the penny. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I don't care what she says and I don't care what she's telling you, nigga. If your girl is getting a wax and you're not a part of the celebration, like think about this, think about it. Your girl's like, hey babe, I'm about to go get a wax. But she's going out that night. Better yet, she's going on a girl's trip with a wax. It's GG's, brother. It's GG's. Cause that kitty gonna look pretty. But not for you, my nigga. Somebody is seeing it.
Girl, so she's like, what is going on? She goes home, she looks in the mirror, she's like, making sure. She's like, no, I look good, right? Asks her friends, like, is this look? Oh yeah, you look amazing, which they'll say even if she doesn't look amazing.
Thank you for the pennies.
Honey, any guy would be just so lucky to have you. I know, right? And like, her and all her friends are just like, why? I told you, guys are tired. Guys are tired of you. They're tired of you pretending to want to take them seriously when you really just want the free drinks. They're tired of going up to you and you being like, thanks for the drink, you know, doing this game you do. Tired. They're tired of the takers. They're tired. They don't want to deal with any of that. They're tired of, oh, you know, you meet all of these qualifications, right? You know, you got all the qualifications and she's talking to you and she's like, oh, but, you know, there's this one thing. He has a boat and it's red and I don't like the color red. Oh, right? Because they feel like they can be so picky that they've got everything met.
I once heard a girl say she could never be with a nigga that has a dog. And I was like, are you allergic to dogs? She's like, no, I just hate fucking dogs. And if a nigga has a dog, that means he's dependent on them for their feelings and they're not secure with their own masculinity. I said, what the fuck? Holy shit. Sometimes people just aren't even human beings, bro. Like, if she genuinely would have said, I'm allergic to dogs, I would have been like, okay, fair enough. Oh my God. She said it was a reflection of their frail masculinity. Got it.
But they can just nitpick.
Can't even argue with that. You hear some shit like that, you just gotta, nah, for sure. That makes a lot of sense.
Tired of you. You want guys to come up to you.
Can't even argue.
Change your attitude, change your strategy, treat them differently, and that's going to have to happen over a long period of time, right? It took decades to get here. Guys finally saying, I am done with you. And social media played a big part because now they go on socials and they see women talking all their crap. So they're like, oh, I know what's going on now behind the scenes. When I walk away after buying you that drink, I know you're making a fool out of me. They're like, I'm done. You're going to make a fool out of me? Honey, now I'm going to make a fool out of you. I'm going to sit at that bar. I'm going to drink my scotch. I'm not buying you nothing. I'm not even looking your way. That's what's going on. Change your attitude. It's going to take a long time for guys to feel like you've changed genuinely, and then you'll see. But for now, especially in the cities, guys are just sitting back with their drink and they're just letting this drama unfold. It's hilarious. It's like, you know, they're frazzled cats. Frazzled cats. Ooh.
Attention is like
I am Riz Jesus. Attention is like, what is he gonna say?
oxygen to them.
Attention is like oxygen to them.
And some fates are worse than death. And
what the fuck? Some fates are worse than death. Attention is like oxygen to them.
Fate where no man is willing to give them the attention they never got from their father. is one that is definitely up there on that list.
Why is it that when a man cheats on a woman, the response is always, there's no excuse for cheating? How could he have cheated on her? She is so beautiful. She is so gorgeous. Has he seen her? He fumbled the bag. She gonna end up with an NFL player soon that is a gorgeous woman. How could he possibly cheat on her? Men are terrible people. But when the woman cheats, always the response is, well, we don't really know the whole story. He probably was taking her for granted. She probably pleaded with him and tried to communicate, and he just would not listen to her. So at some point, she probably broke. We are always siding with the women when it comes to infidelity. At that point, everybody all of a sudden understands nuances and how complicated things can be. Until it was Desmond and Christy. Now all of a sudden, there's absolutely no excuse. Am I saying there is an excuse that anybody should be out breaking their vows and being unfaithful? Absolutely not. But I do believe that you all will be having a very different conversation if it was Christy who was unfaithful, because you guys understand and have far more grace when it's women
You're talking about that
who step out on their
influencer couple?
marriages than when it's the man. I do not know those two people. But I know that there's far more possibilities than the one that y'all came up with, which is just, he just didn't like the fact that she got bigger than him. Maybe he got tired of having to perform, maybe having to always look a certain way or always be the one who is the
with the husband that's a chef or some shit. I heard about that. I didn't cover it though.
One of the jokes, or always be the one who it appears to be respected, disrespected for the sake of content. Maybe. I can't say. Don't know. All I'm saying is I just think it's interesting that everybody is so quick to vilify that man for stepping out on that marriage after requesting a separation. But when
Oh yeah, that's I remember that. That nigga, so he wanted a divorce. He requested a divorce. She didn't comply with the divorce. And then however long later, he was clapping some other hoes' cheeks. Now, again, on a moral level, surface level, if he did that like a week later or some shit, then, he could take a little accountability. But like, I don't want to be with you no more. Like, I want a divorce, bro. Let's end this shit so I can live my life. And you don't let me out the marriage. I mean, fuck. Is it even cheating at that point? How do y'all feel about that? Is it even cheating at that point? If I say I want out of this relationship. Obviously, in a perfect world, if we get married, we going all the way to the end. That's the idea in a perfect world. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about just the very, very literal fact that if we are in a marriage and I'm like, I don't want to be in this marriage anymore for X, Y, Z, this is not working out, let me out of this marriage. And you're like, no. Am I now cheating? If I decide to go fuck with somebody? I don't think that's cheating at that point. Me personally. Nothing as bad as Will and Jada though. Oh yeah, well that was, I don't know what that was. That was an entanglement. That's what they called it, right?
it's a woman, you guys have every excuse and justification in the book as to why she may have decided to be unfaithful. Why it may have taken her to that point. Maybe she broke. Maybe she was just so unhappy that the only thing she could think to do was cheat. But why do we never apply that nuance when it's the man who is the one stepping out in that relationship? I see so many people say, well, he should have communicated.
If you're married, it's cheating. Did you not hear the context though? Yes, we are married, but I don't want to be married anymore. Like, it's literally like, I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. I don't want to be in a relationship more. Let me out. Like I hear divorce papers. I hired a lawyer. Like, here's the divorce papers. It's still cheating? I don't think that's cheating, bro. I don't think that's cheating. Unless he's on some bullshit where, he says he wants to get a divorce, but then he comes back and he fucks his wife and, he's on and off with his wife and, like he's, if he's playing that game, then fine, that's cheating. But he genuinely is like, no, I don't want to be with you. I didn't, matter of fact, I'm moving out. You can't stop me from moving out. I'm moving out. I'm not, like, we're not together. I don't think that's cheating, bro.
How do you know he didn't? How do you know there wasn't a conversation? Because in order for him to have requested a separation, something had to have taken place for him to ask that of her.
I mean, I guess if y'all want to talk technicalities, I mean, the relationship, like, okay, fine, it's cheating on the marriage because they're married technically, but like, bro, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Because if it wasn't a marriage on paper contractually, in any other scenario where it's just a normal relationship, you couldn't hold me hostage in a relationship. Once one person doesn't want to be in a relationship, the relationship is over. I ain't breaking up with you. It's done. You know what I'm saying? I'm ghosting my wife right now, but we're still married. Okay. But you guys aren't together. So it's cheating no matter what. It's just justified cheating. I guess that's fair enough. But I just also feel like we're playing pixies with words, when reality is like, if we can all agree that it's justified cheating, then why are we even calling it cheating at that point? It's just like, bro, that person is in a fucked up situation.
I'm not saying that then gives that man a right to step out of that marriage. No. All I'm saying is apply that same amount of grace and nuance to all the situations, and not just when the woman cheats. Because y'all don't actually care when women cheat on men. You actually champion and applaud women when they cheat. But now that it's the man.
Imagine getting to Heaven Gate and telling that to God, though. Y'all don't want to hear my logic when it comes to shit like that. Again, I don't even like to say certain shit on the internet because, like, my beliefs when it comes to that, it might not even be aligned with the frequency that y'all are on. But I like to believe that God created everything and he's looking down at us and he understands what the fuck is going on. So, you know what I'm saying? If God is looking at me crazy because the woman doesn't want to let me out of this marriage and I want to go live my life, I mean, fuck, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't. But I pray and I hope and I ask for forgiveness that he will understand. But shit.
Who cheated, y'all are kicking and screaming, and I don't understand that. I don't understand the hypocrisy. Somebody explain that to me, please.
The double standards are so ridiculous that they can watch a video of a woman cheating on a man and make every excuse for her in the book. Then, on the very next video, there will be a man cheating on a woman, and they will say verbatim, there is no excuse for cheating, contradicting what they said 30 seconds prior. I think there's something they are putting in the water that is preventing them from seeing double standards and hypocrisy of their own statements.
Yeah, get the fuck off my screen. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. These videos are fun, though. You know, just seeing these different perspectives out here. On me, sometimes it dead ass don't feel like we live on the same earth with these guys. Because, like, we see this stuff on the internet, but it's very rare you see this stuff IRL. Hey, man. Maybe it's all a simulation.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.